A cut heals better when it's kept covered, and that means a fresh bandage once in a while. But most kids don't know how to change a bandage. When they take an old bandage off the wrong way, they can pull the cut open. Here's the right way. Gently peel back both sides at the same time, so there's no pressure on the cut. Now go ahead and put a fresh one on. Band-Aid brand bandages from Johnson & Johnson. It heals better when it's covered.
I never used a fabric softener. Didn't think it could make much of a difference. Didn't think it was worth carrying those heavy bottles and racing to catch rinse cycles. Then a friend told me about Bounce, the easy-to-use fabric softener that works in the dryer. That's how I discovered what a big difference the Bounce Touch makes. The Bounce Touch means our cottons are much softer now.
My turtleneck is much softer now. My dress is much softer now. My jeans are much softer now.
The Bounce Touch controls static so our synthetics don't cling anymore.
My socks don't cling anymore. My blouses don't cling anymore. My slips don't cling anymore.
And the Bounce Touch means things smell cleaner and fresher than before.
Our sheets smell cleaner and fresher. Our towels smell cleaner and fresher. My sweater smells cleaner and fresher.
If you don't think a fabric softener can make much of a difference, discover the Bounce Touch.
Tuesday is today. These two friends are modeling their own Tuesday Tailor convertible outfits. Here's a sporty tennis outfit. It converts to a pretty dress. Her friend is dressed Tuesday in a two-piece knit that converts to a lovely lounge outfit. A final touch from brunette to blonde. Tuesday is today. Tuesday Tailor convertible outfits are each sold separately. Each doll also sold separately by Ideal.
せえ少女よ、拭い去るものはまだ何もないのか。知ること。せえ少女よ、心どこをさまよう。知ること。せえ少女よ、触れさせておくれ。夢に知ること。
Algumas pessoas notam um rosto bonito, outras notam um corpo bonito. Se você quer que seu corpo seja notado, você tem que se esticar, empurrar. Puxar, torcer e suar para isso. Então assine o Holiday hoje, economize o $100.
Corra, o $100 de desconto em qualquer assinatura renovável. Está em seus últimos dias.
Encare a realidade. Um sorriso bonito só vai te levar até certo ponto.
Karadaが求めている、肌が求めている、アンジュの水。
Water from Anju.
健康にアルカリ性、美容に酸性。良い水を作るのは
Anju.
Good morning. Good day. It's a great
このコーヒーで私が始まる。ネスカフェエクセラ。小さな頃から今日を夢見てきました。そして今
少しドキドキしています。
Nescafé Excelagaski.
Óptica Zeppelin en la vida de las estrellas.
Durasoft Colors. Los lentes de contacto suaves que pueden cambiar el color de los ojos, más oscuros por hermosos ojos azules, verdes o miel. Y ahora el increíble precio de 390,000 pesos, solo en Devlin.
Talking about sex isn't always easy, and talking about sexually transmitted diseases is even harder. But AIDS is one sexually transmitted disease that we've got to talk about. Find out how AIDS is and isn't spread. It can save you a lot of needless worry. It might even save your life. Write AIDS Research, New York 10116.
When you hear about young people who are having a tough time, do you say, they should help these kids? They should talk to them. Well, you know who they is? It's you and me. Somewhere out there, a kid needs you. Maybe you can help them with math or reading, or just offer them friendship. So make some time to volunteer. Whatever time you can find is better than no time at all. Because if you give a kid your time, you give a kid a chance.
For Forever Sheer Pantyhose, Ms. Brooke Shields.
If I told you you can have pantyhose that are sheer and luxurious and will not run, would you believe me? How about if I said they're guaranteed not to run, or simply send them back and get a new pair absolutely free? Now wait, this is really true. What if I told you Forever Sheer Pantyhose come in great shades for daytime like these, and evening like these? They're sheer, luxurious, silky, and they'll resist that nightmare run that ruins your outfit. Wow, you've got to see this. I mean so strong, you can do this and they still don't run. Or do this and they still don't run. Wow, that's why they're called Forever Sheer. And they don't look like your granny stockings either. They have a silk-like finish that makes your legs feel luxuriously sexy. Forever Sheer, at last, silky sheer pantyhose you can count on. Hey, if they can put a man on the moon, they can make pantyhose that last, right? Well, guess what? They can. They did. They're here. Forever Sheer. Gorgeous, luxurious, and guaranteed not to run. Or send them back and get a new pair free. Take it from me. These are the best pantyhose you'll ever own.
4 pair of Forever Sheer Pantyhose for just $19.95. Choose from the daytime or evening collections. Guaranteed not to run or return them to get a new pair absolutely free. Brooke Shields Forever Sheer Pantyhose. Have your credit card ready and call now.
It moves me.
いいコンポ700愛新登場山水音楽しか見えない山水 E コンポ X。
自分を信じ変える勇気を。そこは美の国エルセーヌ。
If there's anything I hate, it's washing my hair and then being with people who smoke. Yuck.
There was this guy who I thought was terrific. I mean, well, self-assured. And I really liked that in a person. Anyway, one night I saw him at a party. And I got up the nerve to say hello. And then he took out a cigarette. Blows my whole image of him. I mean, I know I make some people nervous, but I thought he had it together.
Smoking, it's a dead giveaway.
I think people who smoke are real losers.
If there's anything I hate, it's washing my hair and then being with people who smoke. Yuck.
The biggest decision a young person makes about alcohol isn't what to drink. It's how to deal with the choices. You can drink safely and moderately. You can let alcohol hurt you, or you can choose not to drink it.
not vacationing, I enjoy pictures of my favorite vacation place. A place with quiet seashore towns, white sand beaches, and those boardwalk rides I loved as a child. It's a place with parks, lakes, and mountains, scenic beauty, history, and a million acres of untouched wilderness. Where is this special place? Right here at home, my home, New Jersey. For a perfect vacation, come to New Jersey. New Jersey and you, perfect together.
What do you think of when you hear these two words?
Cut.
彼女の髪は戦っている。だから毎日スーパーリッチシャンプーシルクプロテインが痛みと枝毛を防ぎます。傷んだ髪もしなやかで艶やか。
Lux, super rich.
When the world's upside down, it's good to remember that where there's a bottom,
there must be a top.
Tops and jeans, like Calvin Klein.
Oh no, Angie.
健康と美容に良い水を作るのは
What do you think of when you hear these two words? New Jersey. Well, I live there, and here's what I think. For a perfect vacation, come to New Jersey. New Jersey and you, perfect together.
You know, it's hard work keeping in shape, but it's important to me to be the best that I can be and look the best that I can look. I don't go through all this to impress other people. I do it because I care about me. I care about my body and my health, but most importantly, I care about feeling good about myself. That's why I would never, ever take illegal drugs. You know, I've seen some people who smoke marijuana, and they seem to lose pride in their appearance. They lose their motivation to achieve. And let's face it, what goes in your body eventually shows up on the outside. The bottom line is stay away from drugs, but do it because you care about yourself.
Brooke のすみれ色、秋のレディエイティです。Enable for beautiful human life。さあ、お待ちかね、カネボウ秋のバザール。今年のプレゼントはブルックのすみれ色コレクション。お早めにどうぞ。
CD タンク搭載 E コンポ500i 新登場。
山水。
I'm Brooke Shields with American Treasury. Lots of us dream of faraway islands. But for 100 years, one of the faraway islands Europeans dreamed of was, of all places, California. The misbegotten maps after this.
A sponsor can help ease the way before you move and help answer some difficult questions once you're there. Ask for a sponsor. Be a sponsor. Sign up with your sponsor program.
California's early explorers knew it well.
In 1579, Sir Francis Drake spent 2 months on a beach north of San Francisco. Others had been up and down the coastline by then, and Coronado had traveled to the Gulf of California. Still, European mapmakers thought that California was really an island. From 1600 to about 1700, their maps showed California out in the Pacific, cut off from mainland America. The maps are in the Library of Congress. Learn about mapmakers in your library. Just between you and me. This is one of nature's best kept beauty secrets.
Satisfying. And it's healthy for you, too.
Foxy, the natural beauty food.